Hello guys from YouTube, I'm Yasmin, I'm host for Talking Talk. Talking Talk is a platform where we practice languages as English, German, Spanish, Italian, French. There is not a class, I'm not a teacher, I'm just here to guide our conversation.
Sorry.
And usually we have a subject and some questions to guide our conversation. Today the subject will be becoming an adult, when does it truly happen? And we usually start presenting ourselves to break the ice a little and know each other. So, about me, I'm Yasmin, I'm 20, live at São Paulo. I work as a software developer, and in my free time I like to read books, watch series, play video games sometimes. And that's it about me. Marcia, could you present yourself, please?
Yes, this is my first time in this session. My name is Marcia. I'm 46 years old. I'm living in São Paulo. I am agile coach. I think you know what this means. I work with projects of technology. And in my free time, I like to see movies or series.
Thank you, and welcome to here. Jefferson, please present yourself.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jefferson. I'm an IT manager. I live in Sorocaba, sometimes in Belo Horizonte, and sometimes in Miami. I work with technology since 1999, and in my free time, I like to play music, to see films and series, and have a good time with my kids and my wife.
Thank you, Jefferson. Luis, please present yourself.
Good afternoon, guys. My name is Luis. I am 44 years old. I am from Campo Grande City. I am a data analyst. And in my spare time, I love to learn about music. I like to play different kind of musical instruments. And I like off-road activities like fishing, camping, and motorcycle things. And it is this.
Thank you, Luis. So, Gabi, I think maybe, okay, now she's in the another room. Wellington, have you had any kind of problem to go to there?
Yeah. I was in another room.
Oh,
I don't know what's happening that I come back.
oh, no problem. I will keep you here because I don't know what's happening with
Okay,
Zoom, okay?
okay. Thanks.
So please present yourself.
Okay. My name is Wellington. I'm 5 years old. I work with IT and IT support and fix computer and hardware software. And I like to play soccer. I like to run. I like to play video game. I like to watch TV. What else? That is it. Yeah.
Thank you, Wellington. So, starting with our first question, Wellington, what does being an adult mean to you?
Sorry. My phone is mute. For me, being an adult goes far beyond the reaching a specific age or achieving milestones like living alone, getting married, or having a children. Um, it's a continual process of maturing, and most importantly, um, to talk on responsibilities. Um, what else? Not just for your actions, but also for your well-being and your choices. That is it. Yeah, that is it. Yeah, your choice. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I agree with you. This point is very interesting because sometimes we know people that are acting as an adult, being in teenage. So, yeah, this is early, but happens with some people. Thank you, Wellington.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead.
Welcome.
Okay. Marcia, what does being an adult mean to you?
For me, can I read? Okay.
Feel free.
Being an adult means taking responsibility for yourself, your actions, and the impact you have on the others and the world around you.
Yeah, I think be aware of the impact of the actions is something that is very important because
Yes.
this just occur in adult life because I think teenagers and children don't have this point of view at some point. So yeah, it's very important.
Yes.
Thank you, Marcia. And for you, Jefferson, about the first question.
I agree with Marcia 100%. For me, it's about turn responsible for your acts and the result of your acts, and are responsible about all the environment when the people stay. So be adult is about I have responsibilities for yourself and for your environment, for another people. Responsible about what you do, what you say, and how many opportunities you can contribute to growth, the environment, and another persons. So for me, be adult is about more responsible by yourself and others.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I think in this moment is important to is when the people start to uh, take more care about the how the person is talking, what the person is talking, to not hurt another one. So I think is to take care about the others, not just about ourselves. I think this is a start point to the adult
Yes.
life.
Yes, for sure.
Thank you, Jefferson. And about you, Luis, what do you think?
Well, I totally agree with everyone said before, and I do believe that adult life is when you start to take care about yourself, and when you start to take care about the beloved ones who is around you, like your parents. You know, you start to think how you start to take care about your parents, relatives and people around you. Responsibilities.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. So, guys, I will go to the third question. I think we already talked about the second a little, so I'm curious about the three. So, Luis, at what age did you feel like a real adult? Share a story.
I think when about my 20s, when I was with my about 19, 20 years old, when I start my first job, in my first day of job, because was so different, because I was the typical teenager who spent the teenage years just traveling, playing, playing music, and I started to work. That changed my life forever because I had the opportunity to know so different kinds of people and be responsible for my actions, my efforts to grow up. And also, I think that moment when I started my first day of job was a game changer in my life.
Yeah, I passed through the same that you was at my 17s, and I think this totally changed my point of view of the day by day, the life, because was the point that I must to start to be responsible because, okay, in the school we can get late, but we are not punished to it. But if you get late in your job, you will not receive the days. Yeah, it was a game changer on my life. And I started to pay my own bills at this point, and I have to wake up early because I had to take the bus 1, 2 hours per day. So yeah, was really was the point that changed my life. So thank you for sharing this. Wellington, and for you about
Oh,
the question 3.
I think it was in the first real jam that I had to solve by myself. Um, that moment when you look around and realize there isn't an older adult to save you. The responsibility is all yours right there. You become an adult and the hard way, yeah, hard way. But if I had to choose one story, it was when I needed to solve a serious problems with my first car, a really old Uno that I loved. It broken down in the street, and my parents, and who always asked me where travel and were traveling. So I had to solve everything by myself. It's very difficult this moment for me because I depend all in this moment. I depend all the time of my parents.
Yeah, good example. I think this
Good,
moment.
good for you. For me, no.
Yeah, it's like a lesson to life, you know. So yeah, at the moment it's totally. I think if this occur with me, I will freak out in the middle of the street, like the car broken, and I will be. If
Uh,
I be alone, I will start to freak out maybe. So yeah,
it's very difficult. Nowadays we have how can I say security? No, security.
I think it's safety, but let
Y-
me
Uh,
Insurance.
insurance. Yeah.
insurance. Yeah, man. Insurance. Yeah, insurance. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, but there are some insurance that don't attend when there isn't the person that buy the car and buy the insurance. If is another one, they don't attend the situation depending of the insurance. So, yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
I will freak out in this moment if this happen with me. Thank you, Wellington. Jefferson, and about you about the question 3.
For me, I think with when I was 16, because the same example I think Louis said, I had my first job, and for me and a lot of people with the same, the first job is this point on when the life change, and I made more responsibilities about me, about my job, with times, and make what I need to do, and not uh, uh, make only what I want to do. So the adult is about this. You do when you do what you need to do, and not only what I want to do. And for me, this first experience changed my life to adult. When a teenager, I was I like it to play football and make other things and not work. And in this moment, I need to work. And so for me, is the important point. One point more. When I don't need, I did need to work. I didn't have any responsibility with school and others, because if I had any problems, my parents resolved to me. So with my job, my parents not exist for my boss, and my job is me and my boss, and I need to explain, I need to work, I need to justify any situation. So for me, it's the most important point when I saw my situation, and I discovered I need to explain everything about me.
Yeah, who's never forget something to uh, get to another day in the school, and at midnight just turn on to the parents and say, Dad, I need a cardboard for tomorrow to make one job at my school.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I totally agree with you. I think adult life is that is to stop to is to start to do the things that we need and stop to do the things that you want to. Yeah,
Yeah.
I really like this phrase. Thank you, Jefferson. And about you, Marcia?
Um, I think I was feel like an adult when I started to work, like another people said, because uh, the work brings the responsibility. So adult life, basically.
Yeah, thank you, Marcia. So the number 4, I think maybe could be polemic. Marcia, should the voting age be lowered to 16? Why or why not? Nowadays in Brazil, we could vote upper to 16, but yeah, what is your opinion about it?
I have doubts because in the video, for example, the girl was prepared to vote, but the boy don't. So sometimes it's more associated to the knowledge um, besides the age, you know. But I don't have a very strong opinion about that.
Yeah, I think to, I don't know, could be a good solution, not just for vote, but for drive and for, I don't know, have children. I think some kind, like the person show they're prepared to do it. I think this is a good one because, yeah, you already have adults that don't have great opinions to vote, for example, or even don't have opinion. For example, the guy of the video even don't know what's happening, so he could vote, but he didn't know how to do it with this thing. But yeah, I
But
think this solution could be great.
some adults they like the boy in the video too. So it's not about the age.
Yeah, totally agree. Maybe I think this is not so possible, but make some test with the person, like a psychotechnical test to vote, I don't know, or a prepared test just to show that you know the importance of it, maybe, and why and what is that. I think this could be good.
Yes.
Thank you, Marcia. And about you, Wellington, what's your opinion about this question?
Number 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, no, I don't think so. For me, voting is a responsibility that requires a certain amount of life experience, like understanding what it means to pay taxes or worry about the cost of things. At 16, most people are still in school, forming our ideas. I think that life experience which comes a little later. It's important for such a serious decisions, in my opinion.
Yeah, makes sense. Thank you, Wellington. And for you, Luis.
Well, guys, I do believe that politics is a serious issue for our society, and I do not believe that people with 16 years old should be allowed to vote because our education level is very lower compared with another countries. I think that we need to first resolve the problem of the education level, how to deal with propaganda, and after think to lower the ages to our society. I think that nowadays we have a very strong information wars, and teenage people in the middle could be used by in a wrong way, something like that.
Yeah, and like Wellington said, in this age, the people are in school yet, so maybe they could receive some comment of the teachers and change the vote opinion, something like that, without think critically. So yeah, maybe it could be like a tool to change the situation. And about you, Jefferson, what's your opinion about this question?
For me, it's difficult talk about age because for me this point, voting and drive and another points is more about the responsibilities and the person and not about the age. For example, for me, in my case, when I was with 16, I'm certainly don't have any condition to choose a vote. But another people maybe have this condition or had this condition. And in my case, for me, the point of responsibility to these things like vote and drive as maybe 21, 20, 21. And here I vote since I had 18. So for me, it's not about age. It's about maturity and responsibilities. So because this, I don't believe the rule about age, because I don't know, some case person with 20, 25 don't have any responsibility and probably don't have condition to drive, so to vote in this case. So for me, is more what I say is more about responsibilities and about capability than age.
Yeah, makes sense. Thank you, Jefferson. So I will go to the seventh question. I think this uh, is really interesting. So Jefferson, for you, can someone be an adult in some ways but not in others?
Let me see, number 7.
Yeah.
Can someone? Oh, okay, for sure. But if you define a rule about what it means adult or not in the convention actual, for sure, yes. Because, for example, for me, I'm adult a long time. I'm 45, so I'm adult a long time. But I think to make things what other people can think not adult things. For example, I like to play video game. So sometimes other adults can say, "Oh, me too," and other person can say, "Oh, this play a video game is a situation for a teenagers and not about adults. So it's different. If the rule to define adult is defined about me, no. Is about another person, probably yes. If you make this question to my mom, for example, she will say, "Hey, Jefferson, probably make things about teenagers, but for me, it's about adult." So I don't know. In my point of view, yes. In my point of view, yes.
Yeah, I think this change between the ages too, because in the past, becoming an adult was more to have a wife or a husband and children. And this happened really fast, like in the 13s or in 14s. So maybe it could be one representation to be adult to in one point to people that are older than today. So, yeah, I totally agree with you. I think this change between others' opinion, like other point of views.
What means to make it to be adult? This rule will define this response, if yes or not.
Yeah, makes sense. It's different for everyone, I think.
For sure.
Thank you, Jefferson. And about you, Marcia, about the question 7.
Well, I agree with the question. An adult, you can be an adult in some situations and a child in another, because I can be an adult to pay my accounts or in my work at my work, be responsible, but not I forgot the word, but about my emotions, maybe I can be more immature. So depends of the situation.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And nowadays, it's very difficult to find a lot of people with emotional intelligence. I know a lot of people up to 40 and 50 that still don't have it. So, yeah, thank you.
Sometimes
ahead.
teenagers have more maturity about the emotions, but
Yeah,
sometimes it's how can I say ao contrário?
the opposite.
The opposite.
Yeah, totally agree with you. Thank you, Marcia. So, Luis, and about you, about the number 7.
Yes, I think that a lot of adults around me, they have these two sides, you know. They mostly of them they are very responsible in their jobs with their families, but in other side they are very teenager in other aspects, you know. But I think if you can manage this, if you can balance this, I think that is a healthy way, you know, because because I think that is this could be health. Balance your two sides, you know, a serious one and a more relaxed one.
Yeah, not to be so uh rust. I think it's rust the word.
Yes, yes.
Let me search here because I forgot. Yeah, it's rust like yeah. I think this could be good to balance the life, because sometimes just have responsibility in everything could be really struggling. Thank you, Luis. And about you, Wellington, I think you already know what to answer it.
Of course. I think that's the most common thing, actually. I love playing video game like our friend Jefferson. Um, I think that you can have someone who is extremely responsible, yeah, responsible with work and money, pay all their bills on time, but who at the same time has the emotional maturity of a teenager for dealing with relationships or frustrations. Um, no one becomes a complete adult overnight. We mature in pieces, and some parts take longer than others. That's interesting because I tend to joke around a lot, and my wife isn't always is a good mood. We don't have kid, and she says, why have a child when she already has me?"
Yeah, but I think it is really good to, I don't know, take a rest of the responsibilities, to make jokes and to laugh a
Yeah,
lot. Yeah,
it's
it's a good
relative.
behavior.
Relativo. Ou isso é relativo? Não, relativo nada a ver. Caraca, relativo. É relativo, yeah. Relativo. Relativo in English?
Let me search here because I don't know if I already see this word.
Relativo. Achava que era outra
Yeah,
coisa.
is related. Yeah, related.
Related.
Yeah, I will put here. Yeah, thank you, Wellington.
Oh, related. Yeah. Thanks, teacher. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I
no
forgot.
problem. I will go to the 9. I think is interesting. Wellington, do you feel more mature than your age or less?
Sorry, it's a question?
Is a number 9.
Sorry. Let me see. Do you feel um oh, at 55, my head has certainly matured. Um, Life experience has given me more calm and focus on what really matters. But my heart remains young. You know, I still have a lot of curiosity. I love having a good laugh, and I don't feel old. I can say that it's the tranquility of my age with the energy of someone younger. Type this.
Yeah, people say that the age is just a number,
Yeah,
is up to the behavior and the mentality of the person. So yeah, I don't
yeah,
know. I feel
exactly.
a old lady because I don't like to be wake up until night and to be aware of my house. So yeah, I think my mentality is from a old lady. But yeah, I think this is up
Mas
to mentality.
it's good because you say you will stay safe.
Yeah, it's true. Thank you, Wellington. Jefferson, and about you, about the number 9.
For me, it's so difficult to respond to this point because, like you say, age is just a number. I don't know what is the level of mature to my age. What define the level of mature of my age. I don't know. So for me, and some things, I feel more experienced than other persons because in my life I had some experience, and about other things, probably I have a less experience, and because this, I have an a minor level about maturity. So it's difficult to respond at this point because this question have definition about a specific level and hard rules about this level, but the life is different. This life don't have a rule about how level stay in this age. What you need to live to stay here. What you need to feel to stay here. So for me, it's difficult about because this point. So for sure, I live a lot of experience in some aspects, and on others I live less. And is everything what I can to say for now.
Yeah, depends a lot of the perspective of everyone. Makes sense. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jefferson. And about you, Marcia, about the number 7, the number 9, sorry.
Well, I agree with Jefferson because I think now I don't fight for anything. And I'm more resilient for some things. But in my mind, I'm still very young, you know. So it's strange because when you have 20, your feeling it's you can conquer the world. And when you have 40, it's the same, you know. I don't know, but for me it's the same. I can do anything. So, but about maturity, maybe is another thing. Is not related to your age specifically.
Yeah, I
The
think the
this
mentality.
question
Oh, go
this
ahead.
question is very tricky.
Yeah, totally. My mother also had 40, and she said she's in teenagers yet because, yeah, I think it is all about the mentality of the person, totally. Thank you, Marcia. And about you, Luis?
Well, I think that it depends. If I compare my 44 with the 44 of my father, I am a less mature, you know, but less. But compare with my best friends, I am much more mature, you know.
I love it.
Yeah, I think this change
Less
between
with force.
generations.
No, I'm less with force.
Less for compare my father because my father with my
Yes.
age had a big house, family, and I'm struggling here,
I get you. I get
you know. Esses
I
Yeah.
dias
get you.
não, falou comigo meu, lembrando uma história quando eu tinha 20 anos, ele tava falando assim comigo, falou, cara, se meu pai morreu hoje, pode abrir a cova do lado e me jogar, que não tem como me virar, tá?
I get you.
Yeah, I think the difference between generations are really crazy because my mom at my age, that is 20s, was having me So yeah, I was married and was with a house and was having me. But me at my age, I don't have even my own home, so yeah, it's totally different. I think this changed a lot between generations, and I don't know how it will be the next generation because yeah, nowadays the things are really expensive. Imagine in the future. Yeah, so the people of the another room are back into here. Let me read them again. Okay. Think they are joined here. Hello guys for another room. Welcome back again. So, Chris, how was the conversation in the another room? And I wanted to make to you the first question. What does being an adult mean to you?
Oh, it's a great conversation. Um, we can talk as some situation if you a teenager, adult, something like this, like the question some voto vote, I think so. It's some important like drive a car and I think this, but the great conversation with Rogério and Gabi. For the question number one, to be adult, you can think for your own way. You look around, you don't see your mother and your father, and you have take a decision, a great decision, because the consequence is coming soon, like this. I think this.
Yeah, you said about to look around and didn't see our parents, and I remember one post that I see this week about recruiter, and she was heading one interview with a candidate, and he bring his mother to the interview to help him to answer the questions. And then the recruiter just asked to him, but how would you behave if you have any kind of problem in the work? Because your mother will not work with you. And then she answered by him and said, no, but he can call me. I will respond him and I will help. I laugh a lot, but imagine that. So yeah. Rogério, what about you? How was the conversation in the another room? And the question number two, is adulthood determined by age like 18 or 15 and why?
We had a good conversation. We get into the question number, I think 9. Yes, 9 was a good conversation. Talking about question two, I think not 18 and 25. I think 16, from my view, 16 is a good age that people pay for your bad behavior. I think, yeah, I think that's it. It's good for my view, okay? It's good for vote, but not good for drive. As I mentioned before, it's my view because drive is very dangerous. Yeah, if you do not do very well, you could kill someone. Am I right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. It's very dangerous. I know in United States they allow to drive by 16, but they forbid them to drink until the 21s. So yeah, but I think people don't follow it. So yeah, we'll just drive at the same moment that he's drinking something. So yeah, it's very dangerous. Uh, Thank you, Rogério. And for you, Gabi, how was the conversation in the another room? And about the question three, What age did you feel like a real adult? Share a story.
Yes, for me, it was a good conversation, interesting, and I believe a little difficult subject to think, but good, make us thinking about our maturity, about the teenager in the in nowadays, and like voting, like vote, like drive, and the adults in general. In the number 3, what age did you feel like an adult? I said in the other room that I feel a real adult when I received my first salary when I was 16 in an internship, and it was amazing. In that time, I just study and work, and I said that my mom don't permit me to live with my friends, but I eu ia alone too, of course, to the school and at work, but I feel a real adult because I bought my own things with my own money, right? And that's it. Thanks.
Yeah, I think this point is very great when we leave that because it's like we don't need to ask for money. We just go and pay what we want with our own money. So yeah, is a freedom, I think. So guys, I think we don't have time to another question. So I sent the survey here if you want to share about your opinion about this immersion, about me as a host, or if you want to make any suggestions to a next subject. I'm always looking the answers, and when there is some suggestion of subject, I bring to here. And you can feel free, it's totally anonymous, so I couldn't see who is sharing the opinion, okay? So if you want to, please fill this link that I send here. And thank you all to come to this conversation, to have this conversation with me today. If you have time next week, please come again. We will talk about chronics and the froze future. Oh no.
I have a suggestion
Oh,
for you.
please share.
Don't use this wallpaper.
Yeah, okay. I will try it, okay, because
I'm
it's
I'm
like
kidding.
the pattern for
I'm
here.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, okay. So okay, I get the subject here now. Is chronics and the frozen future. Can you come back to life? So we'll talk about people that frozen the own body to come back a few years after that. So if you feel interesting to talk about it and have time, please come again, guys. And that's it. Have a nice weekend, and I hope to see you soon.
See
Have a
you.
nice
Bye bye.
weekend. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Thank you
Bye
so much.
bye.
Have